Military chiefs from the Economic Community of West African States are holding talks Wednesday in Abuja, Nigeria, on last week's coup in Niger. The meeting comes as a French military transport plane on Wednesday is resuming a second day of evacuations of Europeans from Niger. France, Italy, and Spain all announced evacuations from Niger for their citizens and other European nationals. The first flight on Tuesday carried mostly French nationals. With Niger's airspace closed, France coordinated the evacuations with a regime that ousted the nation's leader, but without withdrawing its support for democratically elected President Mohamed Bazoum, according to diplomatic officials. On the latest developments in Niger, VOA's Paul Ndiho spoke to Dennis Matanda, an adjunct professor of American politics and international business at Catholic University here in Washington.
The president of Niger, the president of Guinea-Bissau, the president of Mali, all these guys, even the president of Sudan, it just feels like they represent a generation of people that have failed to understand equitable distribution of resources. So you have countries that didn't have the resources to provide their youth or their women with a social safety net. And so you're going to have a situation where people are manifesting a certain anger. So I am not surprised, especially because the military is very close to the money, to the resources. They are the ones who will make the first move because they would be the first beneficiaries.
There's been this call for intervention from the African Union, from the regional body, Ecowas. The Chadian president went to Niger as part of this mediation process. Do you think what these guys are offering or the ideas they're bringing to the table is too little too late?
The one thing that they have failed to do is they have failed to connect with young people. They cannot connect. It doesn't matter what you do. If you cannot connect at a level where you can provide them immediate relief, and when I say immediate, it has to be tomorrow. The African Union, ECOWAS, ECOMOG, COMESA, all these entities, they have very strong institutions. However, the people don't even know what COMESA is or ECOWAS is. So when it says ECOWAS or ECOMOG, they're like, who are you? We don't even know you. There is no direct, tangible benefit. You send the guy from Chad to go to Niger to try and negotiate peace or whatever. That dude is not going to be successful, especially. He cannot provide people with the answers they want.
Regional leaders intervening, that maybe these regional leaders are out there looking out for themselves. Because when you think about it, almost all these guys who are on that block, you look at the likes of Alassane Ouattara shouldn't be a legitimate player when it comes to having some of these conversations. And there are other leaders like that who have changed constitutions or who want to change constitutions to hang on to power.
The youth don't know what you and I know, Paul. They don't know that the guy from Cote d'Ivoire changed the constitution. They don't have the history of Chad. What they see is an individual who comes in to say, hey, that guy is the president. They see they see the strong cars, they see all these things. The challenge that you have is respect. Can the Chadian president back up his argument if they say to him, okay, fine, why don't you go to hell or do whatever you want? Can he bring the resources from Chad to follow up with his insults? The insults against him. In my opinion, if you had the American Secretary of State flying into Niamey with the power that comes with the American government, there's a very big chance that those youth will stand back and think, all right, let's see what's happening.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
That was Dennis Matanda, adjunct professor of American politics and international business at Catholic University here in Washington, speaking to VOA's Paul Ndiho.